Alright y'all, what's up? Today's video is not going to be like the last couple videos. Today's video is actually going to be another adventure video, but if you guys can tell, I'm kind of stressed. I got Jared with me, and then Budgie's in the car as well. Last night we had to sleep in the car because we figured out that the swab test that we took initially, they did not accept it. It had to be a accredited place, accredited lab to be exact. And since we went to a private lab, they wouldn't accept it. So we had to get another one, but we couldn't get the test right away. So we had to sleep in the car because the place was on lockdown. Because apparently a doctor got COVID and they kind of just locked the place down. So a lot of places were closed and stuff like that. So Budgie was able to talk the place into giving us a swab test the next day and rush it. So that brings us today. We slept in the car last night, and now they're telling us that we're gonna have to wait another day for the results. So we might be sleeping in the car again, and let me show you guys a life hack. All right, so we bought some food earlier. We ate a little bit. We bought extra so that we don't have to go out later. And to heat it up, what we're doing is we open the hood. We set it right there because the engine bay is really hot, so it'll warm up your food instead of a microwave, because we don't have a microwave when we're out here. So we're in survival mode for 2 days, but Boracay is coming soon, so bear with me. All right, you guys, so let's go to our oven. These are good. That one's gonna take a little bit longer. Perfect temperature. Word on the street, we are gonna sleep in our car tonight, but we might get our results tonight, and hopefully it's before the jetty port closes, so that we'll be able to go to Boracay tonight. But if not, we're gonna be sleeping in the car, and then we're gonna go there in the morning. So yeah. Alright guys, so we just woke up. We did sleep in the car. The jetty port is over there, and Boracay is over there. We're gonna be able to go. The test results did come negative, and we were able to get our QR codes all figured out, so that's what we're doing now. And then we're gonna head to the jetty port, park the car, and then go to Boracay. So I'll see you guys at the jetty port. All right, we just got the car parked, and now we just have to walk about a mile or half a mile back to the jetty port, and then we're gonna hop on the boat and head to Boracay. So let's get into that. Thank you. We got a shotgun of the boat right in the front, next to the captain. I'll see you guys over there. It's hot as hell in here. Alright you guys, so we just got to Boracay. Now we just have to ride one of these, either a tricycle or a van, to get to our hotel, because it's about probably like a, I don't know, 10 to 15 minute drive. And then once we're there, it's only 8:30, so we got the whole day to ourselves. And then I'll explain to you guys what's the process to actually get to Boracay. And yeah, so let's go ride the tricycle. Jared, you ready to ride a tuk-tuk? I'm just kidding. Tuk-tuk. Tuk-tuk, nah, it's a tricycle over here. Sa district. Oh. 150, sige, sige. Sa district, Boracay. That was easy. So it's a little dark, but we're in the tricycle now, and it's actually electric. It's a lot more. Yeah, ever since the first closure, everything's electric here now. Well, most of it's electric now. And yeah. Budgie's also doing his own thing. Got Jared with me. We're so ready to take a shower because we've been sleeping in the car for 2 days, no shower. All we did was brush our teeth. That's pretty much it. And yeah, see you guys at the hotel, and I'll let you guys enjoy this tricycle ride. Alright you guys, so the tricycle pretty much just dropped us off on the side of the road and told us to walk to the beach because our hotel is at a beachfront. So that's what we're doing right now. Looks like we're getting pretty close, but pretty much all we have to do is check in, get some showers, and then, you know, maybe eat a little bit and kind of just unwind because this was a process to get here. And it's not like it's a process in general, it's our fault. We messed up is basically what I'm just trying to tell you, is we messed up and we had to pay for it basically. So yeah, right now just walking to the hotel, and I'll talk to you guys about what happened, why we had to sleep in a car for 2 days, and why there was a lot of delays on coming to Boracay. So I'll talk to you guys later, and okay, so we just got out of the hotel after we showered. He went to buy some slippers. I got a couple shirts so I can change because obviously we had 2 days unplanned, so I had to use up 2 extra shirts. So we're gonna get back to the hotel room, and I'm basically gonna teach you guys how to come to Boracay and what's the process and everything, and then also talk about what happened with ours and why we had to sleep in the car for 2 days and why we got stranded and everything. So I'll see you guys at the hotel, and that's pretty much it. See you guys there. All right, so back in the hotel room. Like I mentioned earlier, we already showered everything. We went to eat, got some, we had to shop and get a couple shirts, and Budgie got some slippers and stuff like that. But let me give you guys a quick room tour, and here we go. So I already kind of messed the place up with obviously, but don't worry about that. So first you walk in, and this is the sink, and then this is where the toilet is, and this is where the shower is, and you get 2 beds. I don't know why they gave me 2 beds, but you have your safe over here for like your money, your valuables that you don't want to just leave unattended, and then you have your refrigerator. There's some water over here as well. And then they give you different towels. They're individually wrapped and sanitized, they said. So laundry basket, stuff like that. It's not too fancy, but it's not too basic either. It's pretty much right in the middle. This place is called the District Boracay, and so far it's a pretty good experience. So let me talk to you guys on how to come to Boracay and what's the process. Kind of be like a guide, and why we got stranded and we had to sleep in the car for 2 days. So let's get right into that, and yeah. All right, so I'm going to put you guys right here and we'll start talking. Let's get it. So the first thing you have to do before you come to Boracay is you need a RT-PCR test, which is a swab in the nose and in the back of the throat. And you have to make sure that the lab that you go to is accredited by, I think it's the DOH or the DOT, but I will just put a link in the description. Basically, it's going to show you the list of all the accredited laboratories that is in your area, and I think it's based by your region. Also, when you get your results, it can't go past 72 hours. It expires in 72 hours, I guess is what I would say. And then once you have that, you will have to go to Aklan.gov.ph. I will put that in the description as well. And then you have to register your QR code. Once you register, it's gonna ask you to screenshot the end screen of that registration, and then you also need a picture of your ID and a picture or a screenshot of your negative results and your booking to your hotel. The battery just died, so yes, you will need your QR code after submitting all of that, assuming that everything is valid. And then after that, you just show your QR code to the jetty port in Aklan, and then you're good to go. You get on the pump boat and you go to Boracay. Then you ride a tricycle or a van to get to your hotel, and then once you get to your hotel, they're also going to scan your QR code, and then from there, you're pretty much free. But yeah, let's talk about why we got stranded for 2 days and how we fixed it. So our original plan was we were supposed to get here on the 3rd of March and then go home on the 6th of March. So we got our test done, but it wasn't in an accredited laboratory, which we weren't aware of at the time because, I mean, obviously it's our fault. We didn't do our research. We kind of just took the word of other people. We asked people at the port and they said we could pretty much just get the swab test in our hometown and then come here and all of that. They made it sound like it was really easy, and we kind of just took their word because, I mean, they're from here. You thought they would know, but you know, live and learn, I guess. But yes, so that's the reason our first swab test was not at an accredited laboratory. So the next option was we would drive to Kalibo, which is another 2-hour drive from Aklan. And the problem is once we got to Kalibo, to the laboratory that's actually accredited, they were closed due to a recent lockdown. Apparently a doctor was tested positive for COVID and they locked down the whole town. So we didn't know what to do. The next place would be a 6-hour drive. So we did some talking. You know, if you know how to talk here in the Philippines, anything's possible. So we were able to talk into getting our swab test done as soon as possible. And as soon as possible for them was the next day. And they said that the next day we would get the results in the afternoon. So we were like, okay, let's do that. I rescheduled our hotel, and then we slept in the car because with the lockdown going on, we couldn't go to any hotels. Plus we wouldn't really want to do that because apparently there was a lot of positive cases there, so we felt more safe to just be where we're at, which is in our car. So the next day came and we went to get our swab test, and then they told us that it's gonna take 2 to 3 days for our results. And then we were like, okay, well, we just rescheduled our stuff. You told us yesterday that it was gonna be in the afternoon. What exactly are we doing? And we had to complain a lot. I had to speak to at least 6 people, and then we finally were able to get them to give us the results, not in the afternoon, but they said it was gonna be around 8 or 9. So we took that, and then once we got our results, the jetty port, which is the boat that takes you from Aklan to Boracay, was already closed because they get cut off at 8. So that means we were sleeping in the car for another night. So I had to call the hotel again, and I do want to give a shout out to Agoda because they were very, very helpful with everything. We were able to get this rescheduled twice, even though it did say that we cannot change it nor get a refund for any of this, but they still were able to pull some strings and make it happen for us. So I do want to give a shout out to Agoda. Thank you so much. This is not sponsored by Agoda or anything. It's just they helped us completely and I appreciate it. That brings us to this morning. We got our swab test results. We got the QR code thing all figured out, and then we were able to come to Boracay, and that brings me here right now. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Stay tuned for the next video because the next video is going to be island hopping and doing a bunch of activities here in Boracay. I'll also teach you guys the best ways to do everything here in Boracay because I've been going to Boracay every year since 2016. And I've been here every other year when I was living in the Philippines. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Like I said, stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to show you guys all this stuff around here in Boracay and how to do everything the most efficient way and the most safe way with the pandemic. And this video is pretty much just how to get to Boracay. And the next video is going to be all the activities and everything you can do in Boracay. So there's gonna be a course of probably 3 or 4 videos of just stuff from Boracay. So please stay tuned for that. Hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and you know, maybe even like the video. I appreciate it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.